Hey guys, quick little tidbit before we jump into the video. I don't want to make this too long just because it's, before the video, I already introed and stuff like that. But I did want to drop kind of a formal apology. I already reached out to Jorge. I already talked to the ICP coaches. If you guys watched my video last week, it was a very poor showing of sportsmanship and just as a general human being. Last week on my channel when I got a little bit unlucky versus Jorge. And I just wanted to reiterate that there's no excuse for that. I acted like a fool. It's something I definitely struggle with. It's a very, very big character flaw in myself, and I'm definitely trying to work on it. I think last week in particular was a very big wake-up call because it was a complete and utter overreaction. I looked like an absolute clown for the world to see. So again, I said it to Jorge, I said it to the coaches, but I apologize to him. I apologize to you guys for having to watch that. It's not entertaining, and it's not fair to my opponents and the viewers that are watching at home. So again, I'll try and be better. I appreciate y'all holding me accountable and letting me know, like, hey, that's just not cool, man. Because I agree, it's not. And no excuses. I have to be better. And that's what I plan on doing going forward. Thanks. Let's jump into the team builder. Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our ICP Week 5 battle against JB Westside and his Las Vegas Cinderace. JB's a very cool dude. He makes very solid content. He's been around the block for a minute. He's someone I definitely enjoy watching, so definitely go check him out in the description below if you haven't done so already. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub if you're new. I'd really appreciate it. We're pushing towards 600, and I'd appreciate if you helped us out along the way. But yeah, we lost last week, unfortunately. Definitely not our finest showing, whether that be, just the way we acted, the way we played, all that stuff. So I reached out to Jorge and things like that, and I'll probably put something in the beginning of the video about that and stuff too, but I don't want to dwell on that too much. It's time to turn over a new page and hopefully grab a dub here and move on forward. So if you guys have not caught one of our Draft League videos before, I do quick little team builders just so you can see what we're bringing while we're bringing it, so you have that background knowledge and context going into the battle. However, if you do want to just skip to that, there's a timestamp on the screen and as well in the description below as to when the battle starts, so you can go ahead and jump and watch that. So, with that being said, let's jump into the matchup. So, our team is at the top of the screen if you did forget, and it consists of Zeraora, Celesteela, Nidoqueen, Starmie, Blaziken, Clefairy, Licky, Frostlass, Guzzlord, Stonejourner, and Tapu Bulu, while our opponent's team consists of Rillaboom, Alakazam, Kyurem, Darmanitan, Blastoise, Comfey, Hitmontop, Steelix, Guzzlord, Raichu, and Absol. Now, biggest threats to me, that Zammer can always get out of hand very fast. I think Life Orb Zam is very good versus me and very scary. Like a Nasty Plot Life Orb set can go absolutely crazy if it forces the correct switches and, can grab the correct momentum. I don't think the team that we have really allows it to set up very easily, so that's obviously very nice, but even if it's just clicking attacks, Life Orb Zam is scary. Like some Psychic Focus Blast, like Charge Beam, really just kind of runs me. So again, we'll have to be very careful, but I think we can do it. Kyurem, I don't have freeze dry switch-ins, unfortunately, because my steel type is neutral to it, and Starmie obviously doesn't take freeze dry very well. So a Specs Kyurem is honestly absolutely gross versus me. It's going to be very hard for me to pivot around it. I obviously can, but it's just going to be a little bit tougher. And then the biggest threat to me, by far, is Big Darmanitan. Look at my team, and what do I do about Flare Blitz plus U-Turn? Absolutely nothing. It kills all of the Pokemon. We actually do have a very stupid check to it, and it's not very reliable, and I don't expect it to work. So Darm, it's realistically going to be making it knock itself out between recoil and rocks and potential helmet damage and things like that, and then potentially revenging it later on, and hopefully having something that can at least take one hit from it. But again, it's going to be kind of tough. I really kind of just have to hope Darm kills itself to Flare Blitz recoil in order to beat it. And other than that, I think I actually handled the rest of his team very, very well. It's realistically just those first four that I 100% expect or those 2, 3, and 4 slots. Rillaboom I actually dealt really well, so I'd actually wouldn't be surprised if that didn't end up coming. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. First member of the team is going to be Celesteela, rocking out with Beast Boost as its ability, Leftovers as its item, Iron Head, Leech Seed, Flamethrower, and Protect. 212 HP, 4 attack, 132 defense, 4 special attack, and 156 def with a sassy nature. Now, I don't have EVs, like my notes for my EVs for this week is another week where I was an absolute idiot and just forgot to write it down. So I do apologize about that, but I just don't have them currently. So I don't remember exactly what each EV spread is for, but I know that this thing is a soft check to Zam, it's a soft check to Kyurem, and realistically that, and it's really hard for him to break. It's obviously a soft check to Rillaboom as well, but again, I have Steela, and Steel alone kind of makes Rillaboom kind of very meh. Other than that, it's pretty decent versus me, so maybe like a Bandit can come to especially if he feels you can overwhelm Steelo, which can definitely happen. We have Leech plus Protect to keep ourselves healthy. We are Ironhead over Heavy Slam because I do not want to get PP stalled by a sub-Roost Kyurem, which we definitely can if that ends up happening, and Ironhead does sufficient damage that I need anyways. Flamethrower lets me hit things like the Rillaboom pretty hard, as well as Steelix. I can hit, pretty darn hard with that as well. And yeah, that's basically going to be so. Oh, and it checks a Calm Mind Kope, which could actually be pretty problematic for the team that we're bringing, though I don't expect him to bring it because we have a Nidoqueen as well. But, you never know if he feels he can chip that thing down. Next up, we have Stone Churner rocking out with the Rocky Helmet, Power Spot as its ability, Rock Blast, Body Press, Heavy Slam, and Stealth Rock. Max HP, 172 defense, and 84 speed with an Impish Nature. This is our Darm check. It's not the best Darm check, but it's a Darm check nonetheless, which is very nice. It gives us a rocker. Flare Blitz and U-Turn actually do kind of bounce off of us, and between U-Turn getting chipped, when it clicks U-Turn and getting chipped by Helmet, plus Rocks, and then all that kind of shenanigery, we should honestly be in a good position. We can even potentially take 2 Earthquakes depending on how healthy we are in different roles and things like that. Body Press is just to do good neutral damage things, good super effective damage things like Steelix. Rock Blast is to hit not only the Darmanitan hand, but its sub-Kyurem, because that thing behind its sub is also very problematic for our team. And then Heavy Slam is for the Comfey to not allow it to set up for free against us. But yeah, this is going to be a very soft Darm check. It's going to be a rocker this week. Again, not the most reliable thing in the world, but I'm hoping it kind of holds the Darm at bay, which is realistically our best way of winning this game. Next up, we got Assault Vest, Tapu Bulu, Beast Boost, Grassy Surge as its ability, Horn Leech, Close Combat, Mega Horn, High Horsepower, 156 HP, 124 attack, 148 speed def, and then 76 speed with an Adamant Nature. This is a good soft check to the Zam. This is a good soft check to the Blastoise especially. It's realistically kind of our best way of not losing to Shield Smash Blastoise as well, which is another pretty big threat that I haven't super mentioned. We soft check things like Hitmontop as well if it's more defensive. We can definitely chew triple axles and then just kind of Horn Leech the damage off. And we actually check the Rillaboom as well. It doesn't really have great coverage to hit us, and we can Mega Horn that thing in the face and do a ridiculous amount of damage. We do live any non-specs Kyurem hit as well, so we can nuke that with a Close Combat. Close Combat's also nice to do as much damage as possible to the Steelix if we need to, and we have it a little bit chipped into range. And yeah, that's basically going to be Bulu. It's a good soft check to a lot of these things on his team, and it's actually very good offensively with these 4 coverage moves. So I'm hoping Bulu can finally kind of show up this season. He hasn't done much up to this point, so hopefully he can kind of prove his worth here. Next up, we have Blaziken rocking out with the Choice Scarf. Blaze's ability, Flare Blitz, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Defog, 196 attack, 68 defense, and then 244 speed with a Jolly Nature. This is going to be your Scarf for this week. Outspeeds things like Sam, non-Scarf Sam, non-Scarf Rillaboom, non-Scarf Kyurem. Realistically his entire team besides Scarf Darm, which I do expect Scarf Darm, but honestly a great win con in the end game between Flare Blitz and Close Combat. Depending on what we kill first, we realistically can lock into a move pretty freely and be in a really solid spot to potentially win this game with Blaziken. It also gives me emergency defog if there's a hazard stack plan set in motion by Mr. JB with that Garbodor. I didn't bring Spin or Starmie, I believe, this week, so having that defog option was very important. Now, I don't think he'll go hazard stack, but if he does, we'll be in a good spot to potentially stop that and, deal with that going forward. And, yeah, with that's going to be Blaziken, pretty self-explanatory. And then next up we have our Heavy Duty Boots Zeraora rocking out with the Heavy Duty Boots, Volt Absorbers, ability, Plasma Fist, Focus Blast, Volt Switch, and Knockoff, 244 attack, 52 special attack, and 212 speed with an, is that Rash? It's plus attack minus speed F, I forget that one. And I don't feel like playing up Showdown. But this gives us elite speed control in this game. Realistically, it's really good offensively. Knockoff into Focus Blast after a little bit of chip can knock out Steelix depending on its spread and things like that. Plasma Fist is incredibly free otherwise. There's realistically no switch-ins to the Zeraora. Obviously, I wish we were Close Combat because I'd rather reliably hit that Kyurem, but I figured that Focus Blast is a little bit more important to hit that Steelix a little bit harder and potentially, excuse me, get rid of it a little bit earlier on. Volt Switch grabs this momentum. Knockoff is just great and very generally spammable. We're kind of checked by that Rillaboom pretty hard, but again, I think I have a good amount for Rillaboom to where I can stop it pretty easily. Next up, we have the win con. This is going to be Licky, rocking out with Oblivious as his ability, Chopple Berries as its item, Body Slam, Curse, Rest, and Sleep Talk. We are max Spadef, Max. It's a good Zam check as well, where Choppa Bear to be able to take a Focus Blast pretty darn easy, and as well as a Focus Blast from like a Choice Specs Curum, which can definitely be annoying, or even a Close Combat from that Hitmontop after we start cursing up, because if you look at JB's team, he does not have a Ghost type, and his Steel type is setup fodder, provided it's not Roar. We can set up all over Steelix and pretty easily beat a 1v1 if it's not Roar. Obviously, I would rather knock out the Steelix beforehand if we can, but if not, I think we'll be fine. And realistically, once this thing starts getting set up, once it gets up 2 or 3 curses, he doesn't really have anything that can break through this thing very easily at all, being max FNF and then having a couple defense boosters under its belt. It's going to be very tough to deal with for JB's team, so I'm hoping we can kind of position it correctly against a special attacker that it bullies and can force out, and then we can start body slamming through the rest of the team after we get some boost. And yeah, that's basically going to be the team. I will be right back with the matchup. Alrighty guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with JB. Let's see what he brought. Again, assuming all the scary shit. But we'll see. I have to hide my face again. I keep doing this. Okay. So let's see what he has. He has the Darm. Who would have thunk it? He brought the Darm. There's no Rillaboom, which is interesting. Darmanitan. Hitmontop. Which is actually really scary. I don't have great switch into Tectotop. So, something to keep in mind. Garbodor. We also have a Curum. We also have a Steelix. And then we also have an Alakazam. Now, what do I want to lead with? I really want to anti-lead that Darm, because I feel like Darm is just such a free lead versus me. It clicks U-turn or Earthquake on everything. It's faster than all my Scarfers unless he thinks, aha, Scarfzera. So I really do think that Darm is going to be his lead of choice. And I can get up my rocks pretty freely, but the stupid Hitmontop is the only absolutely obnoxious part about that. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I'm a little bit underprepared for the Hitmontop now that I think about it, but again, good luck, have fun to Mr. JB. Hopefully we can snag a dub. But I'm not expecting too much. But yeah. Let's see. Garbodorian. Okay. Interesting. So we have a Garbodor lead. Out comes Lego Man. Do we have Earthquake on this thing? I don't believe we do. I believe we're like Heat Crash instead. Hold on. Let's go ahead and go to our Stone Journer. Go to Garbodor. At level 50. Let's see. We don't really do... Oh, we're Heavy Slam because of the Comfey. Not even Heat Crash. Part of me just wants to Rock Blast. Scout and see what this thing wants to do. There's realistically not much this thing can do to me. Stomping Tantrum does 20%. So I feel like I can Rock Blast at least initially and Scout. I have Defog on my Blaziken. Worst comes to worst. So yeah, I can Defog this away later. I can kind of stay in and at least chip this thing down. So we're going to Rock Blast. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I would love to get another one, but I could also just Rocks Up. I think I'm going to Rocks Up. On this turn, at least. And then we'll go from there. This thing's at 50% now, which is also very, very nice. Very, very nice, in all honesty. So, getting up rocks is nice, especially if it's not Spin Top, though I think it is. We can at least force it into Spin, which gives us a little bit more of an opportunity to break it a little bit more. But it's going to be tough. I don't do that super well, I'll be honest. I'm surprised he went with the Spike Stacker approach, because I didn't think Starmie was awful here. Especially versus the team he brought. He was like, dummy Starmie weak. Interesting. I for sure could have gone like just spin 3 attack Starmie and really rip through him. So he's gonna get up spikes again. Annoying, but not the end of the world. So I'm gonna get my rocks. I wish I just Rock Blasted there. I thought he would at least pivot out into Hitmontop, just because Hitmontop's pretty darn free right here. But fine. He's gonna Corrosive Gas, so we're gonna lose our item, which is definitely annoying. But getting up these rocks is very nice. 2, 3, give me 4. Nope. Okay. We're just gonna Rock Blast again then. As he probably gets up his 3rd spike. And I can, again, always just defog these away. And I think that's very beneficial potentially. Stomping Tantrum. This is gonna do absolutely nothing. Fizz Death. Jesus. Garbodor, you suck. Then we'll Rock Blast again. We're gonna miss. That's dope. We're gonna Rock Blast again. So what? He spikes, gas, tantrum. What is he, gunk here? Trying to bait for a poison? That's what I would do. It's not like Tantrum's doing much more. Okay, he didn't. So that's really annoying that we had to take that extra chip. But it's whatever. So 2 hits is going to knock it out. Down goes the Garbodor. We actually got pretty high rolls on that first thing, then. If that second Rock Blast didn't KO him. We would have needed 5 hits from that last one, I guess. But yeah, we knock out the Garbodor, which is nice. We can still defog, like I said. But looking kind of tough. Things are looking kind of tough. I will not lie to you. Spinnington. Okay, is this thing Intim? It is Intim, so that's good to know. Now, probably a spin comes out here. And what? We just go Selly here? Even if it CCs, we can just leech up. I don't think he wants to... And it's obviously... It's probably not super offensive if it's not Technitop. And it also means that it's not Technician Axle, which is also very good to know for us, because we can probably take a hit a lot easier with our Bulu. Which is something else to keep in mind. Our Bulu also does not have great switches, which is another thing to keep in mind. Spin, that's fine. So he has Spin. Rapid Spin, and we just offer a very free leech here. Do we not? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, we just offer a very free leech. He can stay in the CC if he wants, but it'd be a very interesting play. And he doesn't have great initial pivots. Snack. Okay. Again, I can just defog away these rocks. If he wants to give me this thing, that's amazing. I can just flamethrower here, right? I literally lose nothing in flamethrowing. Yeah, I literally lose nothing. So I'm gonna flamethrower. You can go Darm if you want. Very aggressive play, but yeah, we'll get to flamethrower here. So down this thing goes, down very low. We get a crit, which is unfortunate. I apologize. Rocks are gonna come out. We are defog blazing though. So again, we can get that defog off, and I think that's gonna be very beneficial for us. So yeah, that's great. That's great for sure. And not much that's taking on this Celesteela other than that Darm. Selly can honestly just beat the remaining members of the team. So it's just stopping that Darm, and we can go from there. So even if I have to play without rocks, which would be unfortunate, but I think we can do it, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. So, let's see. We can go ahead and flamethrower. There it goes. Down goes the Steelix. And Selly's gonna get a boost. Now, all of the hazards are up, though. So that's scary. But, other than that, we should be fine. Like 80. Okay. Out comes this Darm. And honest to God, oh man, I don't have much of dealing with this thing. Do I want to go hard Blaze again? I feel like I might just die after 3 spikes and rocks. I feel like I might just die. And I don't want to let this thing sub Belly Drum up. I think I have to go Stone Turner. Ah! I'm really scared this thing's going to be sub Belly Drum. I'm really scared. And it might even just kill us with Earthquake from here anyways, you know? So that would be bad. Yeah, it will, for sure. So that's really bad. I would love to defog these away, though. Or see a U-turn pop. Okay, I wish I was still my helmet, but it's fine. And we just sack this thing at this point. We just attack whatever comes in and deal with it from there. So, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Top shelf. Cure him. Out it comes. I'm going to Rock Blast and ensure this thing doesn't get up a free sub. Basically. Is the idea. Ice Beam. Okay. So we're gonna go down. Down we go. I'm gonna go Blaziken and defog. Get away these hazards. Because they're very bad. The hazards are not good. I'm really struggling to see how we beat that Darm though. I really don't know how we beat it. We might just lose to that thing if we don't find an opportunity to curse up with Licky. So that's a thing. Especially because this is taking the hazard chip that it is. We'll see, though. I'm gonna defog, though. I don't think you stay in. I think that'd be very interesting. Yeah, he's gonna stay out. Switch out, which is nice. Spinnington is going to be the hit on top. And we're to defog. All the hazards are gone. So that's good. That's good. We are going to defog. And away go the hazards. Oh, I'm not the right sprite on my Blaziken. That's lame. I'm just now realizing that. That sucks. Okay, I think my play here is to go right out into Big Bulu. If this thing wants to close combat, Earthquake, any of that stuff, I'm fine with it. So, let's go ahead and do that. Now we don't have to play this game with hazards anymore, but again, I'm really struggling to see how in the world we beat that Darm other than chipping it down via Flare Blitz chip. That's basically my best win con versus it, I feel. So out comes the Minty Fresh Bulu. Now the Darm's a fucking issue, man. I guess that's what I get for drafting Stonejourner as my physical fire resist, because Starmie is not fun. He's gonna withdraw himself down to like AD. Alright, cool. I think I'm gonna high horsepower. I don't have a switch into this thing, man. Good double. I really just do not have a switch into this thing. So, I think I'm just gonna high horsepower in case he overplays. Yeah, see, he can claim a KO here, and that's smart, but we're gonna go down. Bye, Bulu. It's gonna take a good amount of chip, which is nice. Now, can anything in my team live a hit? Is the real question. Like my Zero Aura, can it live a Darmanitan? Choice Scarf, Flare Blitz. I fucking can't. What about what about my Blaziken? My Blaziken can live a hit as of right now. So that's what I'm going to switch into, and I'm going to U-turn. So yeah, we're gonna U-turn. What, him on top? Is it gonna be Helmet? I really hope it's not Helmet. It's probably gonna be Helmet. I wish I brought Mixed Blaziken like I did last time. Or the last couple matchups, in all honesty. Just don't be Helmet. Please don't be Helmet. Please don't be Helmet. It's for sure gonna be Helmet. Yeah, and I think that's the game. I think we're in range of Flare Blitz now. Yeah, we are. That is the game! GG's to JB. Yeah, I think I just lose to Darm. I'm trying to see my best out versus it. Unless he just straight attacks into my Licky Licky. He should play smart and he just wins the sack game, I think. Yeah, this matchup was brutal. Darm-wise. I think I matched up well versus the rest of his team. And if it wasn't just for that Darm, you know. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose to the Darm. For sure. Full spoon. Okay. This thing comes out. I feel like that's such a bad play, but it's okay. So that's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna go Zera. On like some super aggressive fuck shit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Zera. Hard Zera. Expecting either Focus Blast, maybe some stupid Zap Cannon, yeah, Charge Beam, something like that. And I think I Volt here, right? Yeah, I think I Volt. I don't allow this thing to set up for free. Just gonna stay in. Okay, I never know how to play against these guys, man. I didn't want to let him in for free, but whatever. We go back into Selly here. We're Spadef Selly. So, this is nice. Let's see. Alakazam. No Spadef drop. Let's see. The Zammer. I'm gonna pivot right back out into my Zera. Unless, like, so can I live a hit from full with my Selly on that Darmanitan? Because that low-key might be worth it. Darmanitan. I cannot. So that's, like, super bad, but I still feel like I need this. I think I'm gonna go back out into Zera. So we're gonna pivot back out. If he double Psychic's, interesting play, but I don't think it matters too much. Okay. Like, very interesting, but... Like, do I necessarily agree? Not really, but... You know. Whatever. We just knock off here. We just knock off here. So he's gonna save it this time. I don't understand how he's playing, but he's playing like that. So... Can't really get mad, I guess. Yeah, definitely interesting. O's mad and I am O's. I get to Volt here, right? If he stays in, he could have Mach, but I don't want to go hard into it. I mean, I guess I should have gone hard into it. Probably would have been a better play. I think I just risked that for no reason, but I'll take it. We're going to go into our Selly. And I'm going to leech up again. CC comes out. It's definitely very defensive. And then from here, I think I can just Iron Head this time. I know this Hitmon... Well, let's check if Hitmontop dies at +1. This thing is likely like max Fizdef. No, that's Hitmonchan. Sorry, Hitmon top. 252. Impish. We're gonna do our best to pull this back, and I don't see how we beat that Zarm unless JB like Omega fumbles the bag. And that's at -1. So we don't kill, which is the worst part. So I think I'm gonna leech here. I don't think he goes hard into the thing again. Like 80. Okay, this is fine. I get to at least scout and see what this thing wants to do. Right? Okay, just fucking kidding. No, I don't. Okay, cool. Bailed. Omega bailed, but that's fine. I'm gonna protect here. I don't think this thing's belly drum anymore, obviously. U-turn. Just gonna Flare Blitz here. Go to Nugget. And I think I sack Zera at this point. Yeah, I think I lose to Darm. I don't even get enough, what do you call it, recoil off of this thing. So, we'll see what we can do. Maybe it's possible. But I don't know. If we can kill this Darm, then I think we can win with Selly, just like on its own. Selly plus Blaziken, I think can win. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm gonna Body Slam here. I'm gonna Body Slam here. And from there, realistically, our only win con is going to be Selly. So maybe Licky can pull this back as well if he goes like hard Hitmontop and we pair it. We're oblivious, so we won't get intimidated. Which is like super nice. Hold on, let's go to our Licky. We will 2-hit KO it if we pair it. Wait, no we won't. No we won't. We will not. So that's scary. He should switch here. Yeah. Spinnington. Give me the pair. Or give me the crit. Give me the crit para. Crit para. Never lucky. So what's my best play? I don't think I have enough sacks to win this game. Maybe my Licky can win if I get super duper lucky. But I don't know. We have to switch out here. Or Chopple, but I don't want to pop the Chopple. I don't want to take the damage, you know? So, we're going to take some damage here. Gonna take some damage here. I think I'm gonna Iron Head. This thing's probably gonna stay in. If I can kill this thing, then maybe we can win with Licky. Maybe we can win with Licky. So he's gonna withdraw. And to what? Zam? Little spoon. Okay, cool. Getting the Iron Head off here is very big. So down it goes. Awesome. That's great. So now we actually can win with Licky because we can save our Chopple. So that's great too. That's really good. And next, I'm assuming, out comes the thing. Yeah, this thing. And I think we sack Blaziken. So maybe we can win this sack game. I am going to protect here. And I think we sack Blaziken because Blaziken always dies to a Flare Blitz from here. Yeah, I think that's what I am going to do. Unless I want to sack this. Maybe sacking this is the play because this can beat Kyurem plus Hitmontop. I think it's the play to sack this thing. Yeah, I'm going to Leech in case he doesn't kill me for some reason. I think this is a sack because it just gets overwhelmed by his last two members. And I think keeping Blaziken around for at least the other two makes more sense. So, that's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. He's going to take a lot of recoil. To where he's definitely in range of recoil if he attacks Licky. Which is going to be the main thing here. Maybe he thinks Kyurem can outstall it if he's like Toxic Kyurem, like Subtoxic Kyurem. But he should not be able to. Between Rest and Sleep Talk and all that shenanigans. All those shenanigans. I'm just going to Body Slam this time though. In case he does just raw attack me. We are Spit Death, so don't want that to happen. If he gives me the Hitmontop after this, that's also really good. Because again, we are Chopple. So again, pretty good information to have. And if it's last mon choice Kyurem, we beat it. So he is going to attack, which is good. So now my Blaziken outspeeds everything. I don't think that's going to be enough for us to win, though. Don't think that's going to be enough for us to win, though. We'll see. Can Blaziken Oko Kyurem? It can if it's no bulk. If it's offensive Kyurem, we do kill it. So out comes him on top. Oh no, out comes this thing. It's just smart though. This is his best positioning. We're gonna rest. I'm recording, buddy. Knock next time, okay? Earth power? Just do we live? Is that a crit? How did that kill? How did that kill? How did that kill? Hold on. Does that really kill if he's, like, not Specs? Licky? That was a roll, I guess, if he's Modest. Now, he should sack the Hitmontop here, unless he's Scarf, and if he's Scarf, he won regardless once I took that hit. So, regardless, we are going to close combat and hope for the best. It's really all we can do. If he stays in and chokes, that's great. If he's Scarf, he wins regardless. So yeah, good play by JB. GG's to him. Unless we crit, we lose. Because we're going to get intimidated, which means we are at -1. And that means we cannot kill the Kyurem. Unless, again, we crit. So, that'd be good, but I don't think we're going to. I'll take it, though. Can we throw one up? We got fucked over by Jorge last week when we shouldn't have lost that game. So, I would love to not lose this game, even though I probably should. Just be losing the SAT game. But yeah, I think we lose. Unless, again, we crit. I would love to crit. But we'll see. We are going to close combat. And hope we crit. And ready, crit. Nope. Okay. Well, never lucky. GG's to JB. We just lost a sack game here. I don't know what else to say other than, yeah, I think we just got overwhelmed offensive this week. I don't think I played bad. I just couldn't I just couldn't stop myself from being overwhelmed by his offense. So, again, GG to JB. Go check him out in the description below. Sucks because we just dropped 2 straight, especially when we shouldn't have lost last week. I'll hold this one though. JB should have won. Last week we definitely shouldn't have lost though, but whatever. That's Pokemon. We'll be back with week 6. Hopefully we can bounce back. We shouldn't be losing in this league, so very frustrating, but it happens. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Sub if you're new. See you guys in the next one. Later.